In the beginning God spoke, and light pierced the darkness, the heavens stretched wide, the earth took form, and life filled every corner of creation. In a perfect garden, humanity was given freedom, but temptation entered, and Eve reached for the fruit, and sin fractured what was whole. Yet God did not abandon his creation. As the world grew violent, God saved a remnant through Noah, sealing him and his family in an ark as the waters rose, then bringing the ark safely to rest on dry land as a promise of mercy. God later called Abraham, testing his faith on a mountain, where a son was spared and a lamb was provided, revealing that God himself would one day provide the sacrifice. Jacob dreamed of a ladder reaching heaven, angels ascending and descending, showing that God was near. A baby named Moses was saved from death, floating among the reeds, later called by God through fire in a burning bush. Plagues fell upon Egypt, chains were broken, and the Red Sea parted as God made a way where none seemed possible. Yet even then the people turned to a golden calf, forgetting the one who saved them. God raised judges and kings, delivering his people again and again. A man faced lions and was spared, another pulled down pillars in blindness and strength. A shepherd boy played a harp for a troubled king, then stood before a giant with only a sling and faith. A prophet fled God's call and was swallowed by a great fish, only to be delivered again. In time, a child was born in humility, held in his mother's arms, God made flesh among us. He turned water into wine, was baptized as heaven opened, walked upon the sea, healed the sick, and stopped for the outcast. A woman touched his cloak and was made whole. He shared bread with his friends, then carried a cross meant for us. Darkness fell, the veil was torn, and the tomb stood empty. Jesus rose, appeared to many, ascended in glory as angels worshipped, and one day he will return, not as a servant, but as king, to restore all things.